Alright, g'day, hi and welcome. Alright, so I got a full shift in again today. Not bad. Not a long shift, but just talking about Thanksgiving with my client, and we were talking about the Thanksgiving dinner they have at the hall, and it was $23 a person. Am I dragging something? This car, you never know. I don't know if you could hear that leaf, but the leaf was like, my car's haunted by leaves. So T-minus 1 day, and I got gonna get some new tires. I got everything put away, hoses, stuff like that. But anyway, I was saying, yeah, it was $23. We were talking about, you know, cost per pound for turkey and chicken and stuff like that. And I said the real cheap ones are alongside the highway. No, don't say that. But guys, tell me if you've ever heard of this scenario. Okay, because we're just Thanksgiving weekend past, right? And the garage up on the top has this beautiful loft, and it's like a guest house and whatever. And that's where most of her family was staying, right? But the freaking carbon monoxide detector beeps about every 2 minutes, and it's loud. It's like having a budgie bird on your ear going beep, 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 about every 2 minutes. Really, really loud, like piercing, right? And so I'm like, well, maybe the battery's dead in it, and whatever. Her son or nephew or whoever tried to get to it, but the ladder that's there, one of the ladders that's there has a broken rung on it. It just broke a couple years ago. Oh, saw a kitty cat there. Watch it. Kitty cats. Which one is it? There's a whole bunch of wild cats here, but they're all like super tame. I pet them all the time every time I go over. But anyway, he couldn't get to it and whatever. He said, oh, well, I guess they got used to it over the week. But I mean, if you had to sleep through that every 2 minutes, oh wow, that would have been torture. That would have been absolute torture. Just piercing, like that would have been, oh, I don't know how they did it. Yeah, because so I grabbed the other ladder and I climbed it, and there's a golf bag there. I climbed it and I went to take it off, and the thing is actually wired into the wall. I've never seen that. Have you ever seen that? Like, and there's no carbon monoxide, even though it's a garage. The only thing I get, like, there's not enough, there wouldn't be enough gas can fumes to make it upstairs. It wouldn't happen. You know what I mean? So I don't know why it would be beeping though, because there's no battery in it, right? It's right to the wall. Like there's an actual when you turn it, there's an actual electrical box in there, and it's wired right in. Now it does just disconnect, but I didn't want to touch it. So the door to the hot water tank, okay, it needed to be fixed, and we thought we were going to have to rebuild it. So I went and I looked at that first, and the good news is I didn't have to rebuild it. I just had to reattach the hinges, and the door's just fine. So I'm like, oh great, I'm going to save her a whole bunch of money. And then I look at that, I was like, you're going to have to get an electrician in. If it's not one thing, it's another, right? Like, oh, that's horrible. But yeah, no, I've never seen that, where they're usually just, you know, turn them on, you know, put them on there and turn them, and, you know, change the batteries when they're dead. And there's some of them they have when the battery's dead, you throw the thing out, right? Which I hate those, because then you got to drill new holes. You got to put a new one. You're constantly drilling new holes, trying to, you know, because no two of these things are, like, they're not standardized for the bolt holes. Some of them are close enough you can get away with it, but a lot of times they're not standardized, so one's slightly bigger and it doesn't fit, and what have you. But yeah, bunch of scrap metal. I'm going to ask my dad if I can use his truck next week when he's up at the moose camp, so I can grab a little bit of scrap metal, because I got a cube van like that coming around the corner too fast, you might end up on your side. It is a pretty sharp corner if you take it too fast. But like I always go slow because there's always people walking their dogs and stuff around here. Usually that's the thing. So tomorrow I don't know if I'm gonna be working or not. But if I am, I got a little bit of metal there. I got to be ready to go by 4 o'clock. So I could be cutting grass tomorrow. If it's like this, I'll cut grass tomorrow. I'd have to wait a little bit later in the day, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I don't know. It takes like half an hour to change tires or whatever. 45 minutes. They're really good 15. But see, I don't have like they have to use these rims, right? So piece of something there. I'll let that guy go. He might have right away. Might. Look at this guy. Going like a madman. Holy smokes. And he's always in such a rush. Such a rush. What a rush. The sun was out for a little bit, but it's clouding over. I wonder if it's gonna rain. Yeah, so my client right here, I stole 2 of his chainsaws yesterday. I said I'm gonna try them out, see what kind of shape they're in. I think they're probably the type of saws that they don't get used very much at all. So I did a pile of work there yesterday. You wouldn't know it, but I actually did. And I was traumatized again this morning. I had to drink a Dr. Pepper because they didn't have the regular Pepsi out at the other gas station. It's like 3 days now. What's this world coming to? I'm telling you. Madness. Complete, utter madness. Madness and stupidity. I don't know what movie that's from, but every time I hear it I laugh. Because it's like I can already like word associate that to a lot of things. You know, it is a lived experience.